Buenas, gente de YouTube, gente del canal. Estamos aquí con el episodio 18, creo que es ya, de Vampyr. Vamos a hablar con el doctor, a ver qué nos cuenta. Vamos a quitar el de la chica, que tenemos aquí rastreando, porque no quiero que me aparezca todo el rato ahí. Es una tontería, pero no sé, como que me distrae, ¿vale, gente? Entonces, vamos a ver qué nos cuenta este tío, después de haber visto nosotros a nuestro colega.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
¿Quién es este tío?
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Es que con esos ojos...
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
¿Qué pasa, doctor?
What happened? The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned the dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is...
¿Quién es la que ha muerto? Harry. No sé quién es.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
A ver. No atacar. Voy a poner. Yo protegeré a todos.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Vale, el santo apenado. O sea, es el cura, chicos. Le tenemos que encontrar en los muelles. A ver dónde están los muelles. Un segundo. Vale, tenemos que ir para los muelles. Entonces... Uy, aquí ha pasado algo. No. Nuevo diálogo disponible. Ah, vale, nos deja diálogos y todo.
For the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Vale. Ok. Esta es la mujer que ha muerto.
What on earth happened here?
Madre mía, madre mía. El cura, ¿eh? ¿Cómo se la gasta? ¿A ti? ¿Te tengo enterito o qué? Sí. Podría comerte si quiero, pero... son 1000 de experiencia solo. De momento no. Cefalea, a ver si le curo. Vamos a hablar con esta tía, que teníamos un nuevo diálogo.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by
Este será el tocho,
a
el
vampire
gigantesco que
white
encontramos, ¿os acordáis?
stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
Era
He
gigante.
was bigger than a man, huge in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Lo intentaré, chata, pero...
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Vale.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent?
No creo,
to
pero bueno.
heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Vale.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Muy bien, eso es lo que quiero hacer yo.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Vamos a subir de nivel, gente. Aunque solamente podamos subir uno. Porque... ¿Contigo puedo decirte algo nuevo? Porque estamos fatal. A no ser que matemos a alguien.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Can you tell me anything about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a tragedy, pure and simple.
¿A quién
The
podríamos
hospital is
matar,
meant to be
gente?
a safe haven to all. We failed the people who trusted us with their care.
Do you think I should not have brought Mr. Hampton back here?
It's not your fault. You rescued that poor soul. It was the Christian thing to do. But we should have noticed his instability.
Vale.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
A ver, gente. Esto es lo que podemos hacer. Nivel 2, ¿vale? Podemos intentar matar a alguien. La verdad es que me dan pena, pero bueno. Intentar matar a alguien. Estos son unos cabrones, pero todavía tengo por descubrirles. O irnos a este barrio y matar también aquí a alguien. Esta me va a dar mogollón de puntos, lo veo. desaparecido, claro. Es que es la que está transformada, gente. Este me da muy poca sangre, o sea, muy poca vida, la verdad. Pero podríamos matar, la verdad, también. Sea dicha camelia. Claro, si matamos a esta, este se volverá loco. Si matamos a este, pues esta también yo creo que se volverá loca. Pero si matamos a los dos y a este, nos cargamos a estos tres, gente. Serían 3.000, 2.000, 5.000, 10.000 puntos de experiencia de golpe. Al barrio este le dejaríamos jodidísimo, también os lo digo, ¿eh? Este es el cabrón que está matando a la peña. Que ha matado a la mujer. Pero claro, es que... uf. Este falta una pista por encontrar también. Bueno, de momento no vamos a matar a nadie, gente. Vamos a subir de nivel. A ver qué podemos hacer. Y si vemos que nos cuesta avanzar por los enemigos, nos planteamos el matar a esos tres de Whitechapel. Al trío de Whitechapel. Les vamos a llamar así. Total, una es muda y encima era conspiranoia. Aunque luego lo hacían bien porque estaban curando a la peña. Otro era un cabroncete que no dejaba entrar a nadie y tal, escondido. Y el poeta que está un poquito como loco, que también, bueno, pues daño colateral. Pero bueno, vamos a intentar grabar. Crucemos los dedos que no se pille, ¿eh? El juego. A ver qué podemos subir, gente. Podríamos subir la salud. Vamos a subir la salud. Y ya no podemos subir nada más de aquí. Tácticas. Podemos ver qué tenemos. Velo sombrío. Utiliza tu energía para desaparecer entre las sombras y volverte invisible para la mayoría de los enemigos. Si te mueves en este estado, consumirás más energía. Saldrás de las sombras al atacar o esquivar un golpe. O bien si agotas tu energía. Muelle. Ejecuta un movimiento sobrenatural sobre el objetivo infligiendo daño al aterrizar. Este es como para desplazarnos y este como para desaparecer, pero consume energía. No sé qué poner, gente. A ver cuánto cuesta, por cierto. 500. Vamos a ponernos esta del muelle. Recemos, no sé qué he pillado, gente. Nivel 14. Nivel 14 que... A ver, este barrio parece que no ha cambiado nada, ¿vale? Siguen estos ahí malitos. Este barrio estable, sigue igual, ¿vale? Este sigue sano. Whitechapel sigue grave. Pero ya tenemos a uno más curado, ¿vale? Y este otro pues sigue estable, porque no conocemos a nadie. Vale. Ya, lo que quiero ver yo es R2, ¿vale? Para hacer el ataque este. Vale. Vale. Uf. Vida tenemos bastante salud, pero yo qué sé. Vida en apuros. Investigación actualizada. Viuda en apuros. A ver. Convence para que regrese a Whitechapel. ¿De dónde está esta mujer? En el cementerio sigue. Pues luego iremos a convencerla. Toda esta zona tampoco hemos estado, gente. Los muelles. Madre mía. Bueno, espera. Vamos a quitarlo de viuda en apuros. Este ya está también. Y esos dos también. O sea, vamos a ir poquito a poco haciendo todas. Nivel 14, gente. No sé si nos costará mucho o no el ir a por ellos. Pero bueno, intentémoslo. A ver hasta dónde llegamos. Si no, lo que os digo, si vemos que nos cuesta mucho, nos zampamos a alguien. Este es 3, este no podemos. Ese es uno, tiene cefalea. Da muy poca experiencia, la verdad, no merece la pena. Pero si no, intentamos a lo mejor a los 3, al trío aquel. Pero claro, es con lo que os digo, es como un poco súper salvaje, ¿sabes? Matar a los 3 a la vez, pero bueno. Serían 10.000, ¿eh?
It seems the Freewen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Ah, vale, ya no está en rojo, ¿vale? Ya es como que más... Señor, déjeme en paz un momento. Necesito sangre. Esto está lleno de gente, colega. ¿Es para acá? No. Y esto sigue cerrado, ¿no?
It's locked, all right.
Vale, 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 venga. Tú no has muerto todavía. Claro, una ratita que viene bien.
Despicable.
La verdad es que no lo necesitábamos, pero bueno. Vale, lo de cuarentena. Hala. Venga ya. Ven aquí que necesito sangre. Si es uno, es súper fácil, gente, cuando es uno. Cuando ya son varios, ya entre que te interrumpe uno, que si el otro no sé qué, que si... Pues ya te va jodiendo un poco la moral. Aquí no me gusta nada lo que oigo. Bueno, son 3 aquí, ¿eh? A lo mejor me venía un poco arriba. Vale. Pues venga, vámonos caminito de los muelles. Y a ver qué nos vamos encontrando. Vale, vale, vale. Toma, toma y toma. ¿Quién eres tú? Este es nuevo.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you
Parece
won't
Hitler.
tell me your name.
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break 1 or 2 of your bones, just so you remember it.
Tenga cuidadito.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
Que lo mismo le rompo a usted los huesos.
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Vale.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Más te vale que me respetes.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Ahí está la Edina esta. Señora.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So
Esta es la mujer del que matamos, ¿os acordáis? Yo creo.
Buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt.
A ver qué me ofrece.
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Bueno, de momento ahí.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Como usted.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Vale.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Sí, sí.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
A ver qué
Can I
vendes.
see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Empuñaduras corrientes. Vamos a coger un par. Yo creo que eso era lo que necesitábamos, pero bueno. Ya está.
Foolish girl and her freak principal.
Dices.
No idea who she's dealing with.
Mark my words. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever
Not a
do you
drop
mean?
of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy
Bueno.
claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
¿Con quién habla?
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you
Yes.
define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Más de lo que
Mr.
piensas.
Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
A ver, sobre el barrio.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Ay, ten cuidado con lo que dices, que estoy al lado.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus
Pues
on my
podría.
patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
No le creo nada, señor.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So
¿Cazas
you
solo?
hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Vale.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts.
He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Vale.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Bueno, gente. Aquí tenemos al borracho, que se nos lo tenemos que cargar a este. Y no sé dónde está la chica, ya la encontraremos. Lo vamos a dejar aquí, gente. En el siguiente episodio hablaremos con el camarero y intentaremos averiguar dónde está el padre. Y seguiremos con la historia, a ver qué pasa. Estamos en un barrio conociendo a más gente. Luego miraremos a ver cómo va el tema. Pues nada, espero que os esté gustando. Si es así, ya sabéis, un like. Podéis dejar cualquier comentario que yo responderé encantado. Suscribiros al canal si no estáis para estar a la última en los vídeos que voy a ir subiendo. Y compartirlo para que más gente se suscriba, seamos cada vez más y poder mejorar poco a poco. Ya sabéis, un win to win. Y nada, gente, como siempre os digo, nos vemos en la red. Chao.